Alright, 6th grade. On section 7.4, we have expanding and factoring algebraic expressions. Now, expanding just means, let's just make it a little bit bigger. Expand your terms. Expand the terms. Expand makes larger. How do you make things larger? Many times, or usually by combining it with something else. In this case, we're going to combine the term on the outside of the parentheses with whatever is in the inside of the parentheses. This is called the distributive method. And I use the term distribute the wealth. Why do I say distribute the wealth? Because you're distributing the wealth of that number on the outside of the parentheses to every term inside the parentheses. So you're distributing the wealth, in this case, of the 2 with the R inside the parentheses. You're distributing the wealth of the 2 with the 8 inside the parentheses. So it's spreading itself with everything inside the parentheses. Now, if you recall, if you have 2 and then in parentheses R plus 8, you have that imaginary multiplication symbol right here. That means you're multiplying the 2 with everything in parentheses. Alright, so in this case we're going to now take 2 times R and 2 times 8. So first thing, what is 2 times R? 2 times R is 2R. 2 times 8, that's simply 16. Alright, so we expanded the terms inside the parentheses. We made R larger by adding the 2 to it. We made 8 larger by multiplying the 2 with it. So now we have expanded version of the R, it's 2R. We have an expanded version of the 8, it's now 16. So this is why it's called expanding, and this is your expanded expression. Alright? So what you need to remember is that it's just with whatever is butting up next to the parentheses is what you have that imaginary multiplication symbol with, and you're multiplying everything inside the parentheses. Now, if I had plus 2, this 2 is on the outside of the parentheses. Do I multiply this 2 with that 2? No. It's only attached to the parentheses. It's only attached to these parentheses because it's butting up next to the parentheses. This other term is separate. It is not butting up or connected to the parentheses in any way. So it has nothing to do with this distributive property. We do not distribute the wealth of this 2 with this 2. It is not connected in any manner. If we did have that, we would then have 2R plus 16 because we've distributed this wealth, and then we would just simply add our 2. To take it a step further, I now see I have some like terms I can deal with. I have 2 constants right here. In that case, I would then combine these 2. I would have the 2R, nothing's changed with that, but I would combine my 16 and 12. 16 plus 12 is 8, 28. So I would have a positive 28. That would be my new expanded expression. So you see, we could always add elements here, change it. But the only thing that is included in this expansion as far as change is whatever is butting up next to the parentheses.